Pod leader.
Working models who are working.
Captions crunch.
Pod leader.
Conspiracy theory. Top model math.
Pod leader.
That's not very Elgar.
Too small.
So nice to wear.
I guess.
Hello, Lead'em Pod, and welcome to Pod Lead'em. That's Top Model Podcast spelled backwards. My name is Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and I will change into something a little more tolerable, and I shall meet you upstairs.
My name is JW Crump, and you didn't attempt to make the pants look good, and that was a mistake.
And I'm Alexander Price, and it's not really a natural disaster. It's just me.
We are here today to talk to y'all about Top Model Cycle 11, Episode 5, which they have titled Natural Beauty. I have titled it The Girl Who Has a European Mentality.
Perfect. A+. That actually is one they might have used in the real show. Absolutely perfect. And also perfect, our anchor.fm/pod Lead'em sponsors the Lead'em Pod.
The Lead'em Pod.
Were.
Thanks, Amanda.
And we have a new person to shout out today, Anissa. And if I'm mispronouncing that, just know I'm pronouncing it the way Anissa from The Challenge pronounces it. It might be Anaisa.
Anaisa.
Yeah, either way, any pronunciation, you are amazing for sponsoring us. And you can sponsor us too by going to anchor.fm/pod Lead'em for as little as 99 cents a month.
We also have another international review.
And just so you know, when we get these reviews, we get in little bobbleheads. And we travel to the review.
So even if you're not in the United States, don't worry. We'll still see your reviews. Yeah, we see you. And we sometimes will call you out. Just like this 5-star review from insert model name from Great Britain. 5 stars. It's good. It's round.
It's all I've ever wanted to be.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
So from this previously on, apparently Sam was supposed to go home twice this episode.
Tyra loves a metaphor about sinking. Also, we get our strange continuation of ablaze metaphors because Isis lost her fire.
She got it. My baby, she got it. She's your Isis. Your desire.
She had fire.
I'm so glad we're back to normal Top Model music.
Yeah.
As opposed to last episode's new soundtrack.
We got the subscription to whatever stock music website
it lapsed.
Clark creates a narrative that's not true.
Yep.
Clark says that she started at the bottom, and Clark, you should have. But you only been praised.
Your one critique was you wore too much makeup once.
And now you wear none. You hit it so hard the other way.
Her photo says, fiery, strong, blew me away.
I wonder who me is. Which one?
Well, if away wasn't there, I'd say Nigel.
Ooh. Ooh.
Pod Lead'em After Hours. The blue episode. Oh, the blue episode. Oh, no.
Oh, the blue episode. Mine would just say, this blows.
I guess mine would be, yeah, eyes, sure.
And mine would have been, should have been fifth.
Are we ever going to take a moment to talk about Top Model font choice?
Hasn't it always been red, white, and blue?
Oh, didn't even realize.
Patriotic Postal Service.
I know that was a fun and gentle ribbing, Hannah. I bet that's true.
Yeah.
I bet it's... Why post office?
Also, because we see this so much, because Clark goes and sees it so much, we didn't want to redecorate, not even just a nice frame, but these shitty trees next to it. This whole screen area is garbage.
But I'm just saying, the font for the compliments is one, and then you have the font for the Tyra mail, and they are both terrible.
I think the Compliments font is papyrus.
It looks papyrus.
I feel like papyrus and Comic Sans are the fonts that we make fun of, so it's a strong choice to use.
Well, and then
and it feels like Comic Sans is the Tyra mail.
No, the Tyra mail is like vaguely handwriting, like vaguely. It's like if you tried to teach a robot how to do cursive.
Rebursive.
Oh, it's a Portmanteau episode. Portmanteau.
Get out of here.
Okay.
You also know that it's Clark's episode to go bye-bye because this is the most we've seen of her since the beginning of the show.
Goodness
She
me.
talks about herself as having inhibitions, and I haven't seen any of those.
No, you were making out with Alina and hitting on Nigel.
Also, not from your hot takes that you've decided to keep
Exactly.
spouting. There was an amazing, as they all are, frankly, Jocelyn quote.
Yes.
It wasn't hoochie. You were just having fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jocelyn sees it.
I know it's kind of something we say now. The phrase good vibes only. You know who started good vibes only? Samantha.
Or Hannah.
Oh.
I was in the bottom too, and it sucked. That was my favorite Sam moment of the episode.
It was a real fart of a thing. I just love the way she expresses herself.
We also have little hints, little seasonings of this European storyline for Marjorie that makes her intolerable.
I'm so divided on Marjorie in this episode.
Me too, actually.
Because some of this is patently absurd. And we'll get to it, and it's hilarious. But I am here for, am I really the only person who's intimidated? Let people have their negative moments. Don't force positivity on them, because the other thing is we'll get into it. Don't force positivity on people. Positivity can be toxic.
Agreed. I totally agree with that. I just feel like Marjorie doesn't know who Marjorie is, and there's a moment when real Marjorie comes out that says that this whole thing is not real.
I wonder if Annalie thought it was real when Marjorie definitely just follows her to the bathroom, and Annalie was not wanting her to do. Annalie's like actively changing, and you can tell she's like, this is my time to change my clothes.
You know that stereotype of Southerners saying "bless your heart" as an insult?
Mm-hmm.
At one point, Annalie is talking Marjorie down, and she says, "Hey, babe." And I'm like, oh, that's how you know Annalie is mad. You don't want to hear Annalie call you babe.
Hey, babe is the opposite of yo. It is the worst thing Annalie can say.
This Tyra mail photo looks like Tyra is running late with the mail because she spilled it all over the floor. You're bad at your mail job, Tyra.
Well, it's a special delivery.
Yeah, this is the package one. You know what we need to do at the end of this cycle? And this is a real pitch, hard pitch. Let's rank the Tyra mail photos.
Oh my God, let's.
It's America's Next Top Tyra. We can finally do it.
America's.
Yeah, you caught my disease.
The punch-up disease.
Oh, I hate myself.
You guys, they are nailing these Tyra mails. Alina is just like, no, here's what it is. It's literal. Clothes aren't going to fit. Alina all but goes and turns the Tyra mail off afterwards.
We don't need to see that Clark photo.
Drop
We're done.
Is this where we think this phone call happens? Yeah. We put in Jocelyn on the phone with her sister, who because it's never said. I don't know if it's Carlicia, or Carlicia. We don't know.
Yeah, she doesn't get a Tyron, which is...
She gets a Tyron,
but they never say it aloud.
They never say it aloud. Gotcha.
But Jocelyn's sister has the same energy as Jocelyn.
I love that their voices are so similar. It reminded me of my sister and I.
Oh.
Because we have very similar speaking voices.
But the reason we think the timeline is suspect at best is because Jocelyn says she hasn't had a good photo in, quote, weeks. She's had an average photo once at this point in the actual show.
Yesterday.
Yep. This feels like this takes place after the end of this episode, perhaps.
Yeah, that's exactly how this... But we have to create a storyline somehow for Jocelyn.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're now in the downfall of Jocelyn.
I literally wrote, "Don't take Jocelyn away from us."
Yeah.
So the women head to the same loft as the Issues.
It is, right? It is the dramatic entrance freight elevator that we have used time and time again.
This is where Sarah had to speak to a mannequin in jail behind bars of this freight elevator.
The meat table.
Yeah.
My first captions crunch of the episode, loud clank. Where there was no loud clank to be heard, by the way.
I'll double down on that captions crunch because I saw the captions and read them as loud crank. And then Paulina arrived and I was like, nah, kinda. She's been grumpier lately.
Paulina pulls a Samantha and pulls up her top a little bit when she's walking on the runway.
Sorry, loud crank is the opposite of Anne Choquette.
Aww.
Quiet goddess.
A little quiet hopester. Quiet goddess.
She's the goddess of whispers.
Sheena is so diplomatic when Paulina asks, what do you think of my outfit? And everyone knows it's ugly and ill-fitting. And Sheena goes, kinda oversized, isn't it?
Who did she become? Tyra the fierce good witch?
Yeah, right?
We're going to get the two things I like about this challenge right off the top. One, the random freestanding mirror that never serves a purpose.
Yep.
Two, someone finally being positive about catalog modeling. When Paulina says 90% of your time, if you are so lucky, you're going to be doing catalogs. Yes, that is what you should be shooting for, is doing catalogs 90% of the time. That makes you, what? A successful working model who is working.
Yeah, you know what I want as an actor? A beer commercial. A national beer commercial. Yeah. A voiceover of Selectra or whatever. That's what I want. I don't need like movie star. I want money.
Put me in that NJ Lottery ad. I am ready.
Yes.
I don't need couture. Give me Snapple all day, every day. I don't carry a purse, so maybe one of you two can help me. Does your purse contain loose pads, empty water bottles, and a giant roll of duct tape?
Oh, just some tape.
It's so big.
To be fair, I gave it to Paulina. There was no water left in that water bottle.
Tyra would have been very pleased.
This is Paulina gives no shits and the most shits in this fucking challenge. Teach.
Is this something that models have to do?
It cannot be. Also, I have a problem with this whole thing of you need to modify your outfit that you would never be able to do on a set.
No.
You would, number one, if they needed to, you would not be responsible for that. They have people to do that for you. That's their actual job that they're being paid
We
for.
know them, Anda and Masha.
Yeah. Number two, you can't do this. And some people get criticized for modifying, while others get praised.
It's a real Goldilocks of a situation where some do it too much and some don't do it enough. But what you're shooting for is just right.
Why did we need these pink hard hats and belts? Why did we spend money on these for them to immediately go away?
Does one of the contestants say that they have tool belts packed with shoulder pads and lips?
Okay, it's Annalie.
Yes.
And Annalie says they have pink hard hats and tool belts that are matched with shoulder pads and lips.
Matched, not packed.
Right.
I heard packed too.
Okay. I mean, matched makes more sense. Not that there's any evidence of it.
But what lips? What do you mean? Your lips weren't pink? I didn't understand this at all. Now, I'm going to say this. I like that so far each little teach has in the world where they get to keep their little little things they get in the teaches, because I like to imagine they kept those bowling high heels and now they have a cute pink hard hat. Like this would be my thing. I just want to go to the teaches and get little like goodies.
Your memorabilia.
Yeah.
So the teachers are going to have to make these ill-fitting, sometimes ugly clothes into like you have to self-style.
Better fitting ugly clothes.
Yeah. And while the girls are changing, there is a shot of Paulina looking like a full creep, smiling at nothing and frozen. Just
also, they try to pretend that there's a weird sort of game showy aspect to this where they have to run around a construction site and find things. It's big paper clips. They all use big paper clips.
The stuff that's provided to them, although I would have loved if one contestant had just grabbed that asbestos that was hanging around and just stuffed it in.
Marjorie has a habit of pausing in the middle of a sentence.
This was amazing.
Because she says, I really don't see the judges as people. Beat, that I can talk to. Why would you not edit that? Or how much are they editing it and that's the best they can get?
I can't wait to see Christopher Walken play Marjorie in the feature film based on this cycle of Top Model.
I just want to see Marjorie in Puss in Boots.
Ooh.
This evaluation is nothing, though. This is nothing.
Oh, very nice and catalog-y.
Okay, looks fine.
Clark says that she kept her grandma in mind.
Her 50-year-old grandma.
She did say that, which is weird. But whatever. Like, I'm just like, Clark, that's not... Catalog doesn't mean Sears catalog. Like, older women's section. Like, what are you talking about?
When Sheena walked up, I had to pause the episode for 5 minutes because I could not stop laughing. I don't know why, but she looked like a Geek Squad member for some.
I wrote, oh look, Sheena's going to her interview at Best Buy.
Why did she get a button-down polo?
Here's the thing.
And khaki.
In the khackiest of pants.
My theory about this whole episode, because it comes up again at panel, Sheena is starting to actively wear large shirts so people can't tell her that she's being too sexy.
Yeah.
And Paulina still says our little resident sex pot.
And then she goes like, oh, you didn't make it sexy, so it's a fail.
And then Sheena, as she's been doing this entire cycle, just goes, okay.
Then when we get to Alina and Sam, this is where it goes out. This is where this teach goes out the window. Because Paulina then goes, well, you've changed the clothes, so you've ruined the teach. You can't sell things to people. That's lies. And I'm like, what about the pants that don't fit? It's not about a fit issue. It's not a size issue. It's their badly ugly made pants.
Yeah. You changed the shape, not the size.
And really, the problem is that the instructions and the rules and the criteria of this were just not clear. Because why wouldn't Alina have been like, oh, I'll tuck it in. That'll make it a little easier, more fitted on me.
Yeah, why wouldn't you roll up the shorts?
Honestly, Samantha made her outfit better.
Yeah.
Samantha was cute.
She fixed that tank top.
And shorts. Just for Paulina to be like, what length were those shorts? And she's like, they were really long. So I rolled them up. Oh, I got you. But like, Key did exactly what Paulina said not to do in her talking head, where she's like, you can't just take a photo from one direction. McKee could literally only be shot full front.
Yeah, Paulina very specifically was like, think at the 360 of the picture, and then gave the eventual winner to someone who absolutely did not do that.
Yeah, and praised her for not being able to move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I love the way that Jocelyn cannot with Marjorie.
So Marjorie suddenly comes down with consumption. Like
she is French.
Like she is Fantine in Les Mis. And Jocelyn goes, Marjorie just boo-hoos all of a sudden, and I'm like, did she pinch you?
Did she pinch you? She says pinch.
And then right afterwards, after she laughs at her own joke, just goes, poor thing, so timid.
I love that Jocelyn's like, I can't with her. I mean, I feel sorry for her, but I can't take her seriously.
There's a world where Jocelyn is Charlotte from Charlotte's Web, and every so often
oh my god, yes.
Poor thing.
Yeah, poor thing, so timid in the web.
I hate all of this when it occurs, because not only does Marjorie basically interrupt the like what's going on, that Paulina has to come and comfort her.
Oh well, no, I don't feel bad for Paulina in this situation, because Paulina fully buys in.
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
Biggest load of bullshit.
I hate everything about this. Not only does Paulina give Marjorie an out for her oversized reaction to anything ever, there's also this shutdown that happens of Sheena again, where Sheena's like, well, isn't it just self-esteem? Because yes.
Because Paulina sets up a scenario where she says that she gets herself rejected before other people can reject her, which is a classic tool, symptom, whatever you want to call it, of someone who lacks confidence.
Yeah.
Which Sheena points out.
And absolutely seems like an accurate read.
Sheena responds. Paulina
Calls
says,
it like it is.
No. It's a socially acceptable way to be in Europe.
No, it is not. We live in New York City. How many Europeans have we run into that are the rudest people you've ever met in your life? Especially the French. Let me go in on this. If you're a French listener, you're going to want to skip forward because I'm about to read you. The French do not know how to raise their children. They treat them like little adults and they let them do whatever they fucking want. And clearly Marjorie's parents have just let her be whoever she wants to be. And that's great. I love that. But I hate that because you don't know how to behave in society.
But
sometimes.
Also, it just that just seems like a read of Europe to be like, oh, it's très chic.
To be a full spaz.
I don't know enough about. I've never been to Europe, so I don't know. I don't have a. This was one of those for me as a viewer, not knowing many French folks, not having been to France. I didn't. I will say that I took a lot of this on its surface of the two European women having this discussion. But I don't know. Like,
if someone was that way anywhere, you'd be like, are you okay? Because Marjorie is a full ball of nerves.
Well, and she also gets an out that was never given to Nikisha.
Yeah.
I just there are certain things that I think you can say are cultural ways of communicating for sure. I don't think saying lacking confidence
is cultural.
Yes.
No. Also, then Sam is totally punished for making her clothes look good. Apparently, we get a biggest loser of the group. In addition to the winner, we get the loser of the challenge.
Yeah, that seemed exceptionally cruel, even though I always love the phrase botched it. It seemed mean to point out Sam specifically when theoretically Alina did the exact same thing.
Yeah, and this feels like an on the fly, we need a challenge because something else fell through. Because McKee wins.
And she wins the classic top model 50 extra frames, although weirdly you'll find out she doesn't get to see her first 50 photos.
Yeah.
She gives a full hug, like full neck draped over Paulina's shoulder hug.
Walking up like the tin soldier.
I do want to say, as much as I think this whole, well, she's from Europe is bullshit, also don't love Sam's whole take of, you're an American now, bitch. Also not a good look.
I hate that.
Here's the worst part about this. We're setting up the conflict that is going to be the arc for the whole house for almost the rest of the entire cycle.
Ugh.
And if I remember correctly, neither side comes out looking great.
Correct.
Because it becomes weirdly America v. Europe. And we have a British cycle for this. We didn't need this now.
When Paulina leaves and everyone says goodbye to her, she just says, bye, winner, because Paulina will only bid adieu to the winners.
Back at the house, Alina reads the Tyra mail, and Jocelyn, in another great Jocelyn moment, goes, what if we're tornadoes?
And you know what? She wasn't wrong.
She wasn't wrong.
A good Marjorie moment is I like her going, I don't know what a natural disaster really looks like. And I'm like, I agree that this is another thing you're going to have to portray, that until you get any other information, that sounds like nonsense.
I'm going to say, though, it's a little nonsensical because she lives in San Francisco and should know what at least an earthquake is like.
But how would you, if someone told you right now,
portray that, Alexander?
Look like an earthquake.
You do it right now.
Yeah, I grab two things and pull them like buildings.
In a still photo.
And tornado spin.
Once again, in the beginning of this fight, I am on Marjorie's side.
How?
Because initially, Marjorie did not do well, and Clark just saying, nope, no bad energy here, shut the fuck up. I'm like, no,
I hate that.
This does not, like, you telling her to be positive is only going to make her more negative.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I do not agree with the fact that Marjorie thinks that she's been in the bottom forever when she literally has had so high photo call out despite her personality at panel.
It's just funny to me that I'm like, just let her be sad. Why are you so invested on enforcing positivity on this Eeyore. Just let her be Eeyore.
Because Clark wants everyone to celebrate her win.
And I guess Sam is just like annoyed.
Sam is bothered.
I think Sam is also coming off a lot of bad critique in a row and is probably frustrated that in Sam's mind, I got bad critique and I'm not letting it affect me. You got perfectly average critique and you're letting it crumble you. And I think that misguidedly, Sam thinks, oh, I need to help Marjorie.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see after living through Jeremy Scott basically telling you you're a stripper that you're like, no.
Sam's had a rough bunch of stuff in a row and has almost gotten eliminated twice. Now was the one who botched the challenge and got the biggest loser. And I think Sam's taking that out a little bit on Marjorie. Again, I'm on why this discussion started aside. I'm on Marjorie's side at the beginning, which is just, hey, I have a right to feel bad when I want to feel bad and blah, 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 blah. Right. And just let me feel bad. And it's just after a while, both sides don't realize this is not going to evolve as a conversation. So let's just end it.
Yeah.
End it. Marjorie's just going to be this way. That's okay.
But then I think the real Marjorie comes out when she starts getting real aggressive and like swearing up a storm and getting... I'm like, oh, where's this Marjorie been? Oh, is this perhaps always Marjorie? But she hides it behind this like, I'm Marjorie and I am very...
I don't know. I don't know why I feel the need to defend this so hard, but I just feel like that's called being a person with different personality traits. Like, and she was getting really upset. And also, Marjorie may never have been accused of these things as much. And so that's bringing out this like frustration and anger at other people not understanding it, which maybe, back at home, this is just understood that's how she is and she's not confronted about it.
Yeah.
For better or worse.
Sure. I agree with the problem about like, I don't think you need to be positive all the time, or you can complain or have like bad days. That's not the problem. It's just that now that Marjorie has been given an excuse, it feels like Marjorie has clung to this the way she's clung to Sheena and Annalie in the past of like, see, I don't ever have to change. I don't ever have to see a different perspective, which is not a thing that I like to see.
I do think that she has been a loner a lot. She comes across that you are a loner, that you don't spend a lot of time with other people.
We'll do that too.
Yeah.
So I think when she finds someone who she feels like understands her or who she connects with, she just clings as tight as she can because...
Probably feels great.
Yeah. And she doesn't have that experience a lot.
And Annalie has so much friendship to give. All this can be palate cleansed with Jocelyn as normal. Because... she said, oh, poor Marjorie's had a tough week, but with Marjorie's nerves, she's probably had several tough weeks.
Jocelyn hates Marjorie as much as Jocelyn can hate anyone.
Yeah.
Which is like the
mildest distaste.
I'll, even when I don't agree with Sam, and even when her point of view is bothering me a little bit, her just full up telling Marjorie that she's disregarding her is just so honest.
Yes.
And how she works, I can't be mad.
You're disregarding my opinion?
Yes.
What the fuck? What the fuck? So funny. Let's go to my favorite photo shoot in a long time. Yay! I'm so excited.
We arrive at Siren Studios, and was this your favorite part of the photo shoot? Because it definitely wasn't mine.
Okay. Initially, it is my favorite part of the photo shoot because I'm pretty sure it's Jocelyn who goes, look, a little city.
Look, a little city!
But then a creature, the predator, comes out as a kaiju version of itself.
This is so unrelated to everything they're about to do.
It does lead to a great captions crunch, which was continues screaming.
I also like Sam describing it as a frickin' alien versus predator creature. I'm like, so predator is what you're saying?
And then it's revealed it's Mr. J.
You'll never guess. With a slide in of a glamour photo shoot and softcore porn music playing behind it.
Ding!
So they're going to be LA disasters. They're going to be Los Angeles disasters.
Here's the thing. They tried to relate the alien versus predator creature as you have to work through any amount of makeup. That couldn't come up less.
Yep.
They're about to get some of the most common makeup they've ever gotten.
They get a winged eyeliner.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
Uh-huh.
after we find out that our photographer is going to be Brian Edwards,
Yes.
it is dropped that it's going to be a mod 60s look.
Mm-hmm.
This teach, challenge, lesson, whatever you want to call it, should have been about fashion history.
Right?
Because there is no reason to assume that these women would have any kind of reference point for mod 60s.
And we have never seen anyone have a reference point for mod.
Nope. You are studying models today. Like, fashion history has never been something that you are required to have. Knowledge of current fashion, yes.
Sure.
But fashion history has never been a criterion. And it's clearly what they should have been learning this week. Because if you don't have a reference point for this photo shoot, which I love this photo shoot.
Me too.
This like
me
60s
too.
B movie.
But not having
Posters
a reference
love.
is going to make it real hard. And I think we see that in the results because we get half great photos and half pretty bad photos.
Yeah, this is one of the most. This has such a clear bottom half and top half like we've never seen before.
We also have an appearance of a skull hat.
Blah, 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 blah. We also have an appearance of Lauren Bree, who I forgot was on the show still. And I don't mean a joke. I literally wrote like, "Oh, Lauren Bree's here." Oops.
I don't think hair and makeup like her because that wig,
No.
that squared off hairline.
Amazing Sheena quote, and it's been a while since we've gotten a really good Sheena quote because they were just trying to edit her out of existence.
Ugh.
When she said, "Sam Storm's in the building, y'all ready to get dirty?" But it's cute.
So cute.
She loves being like a "you ready to get" quote.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You ready to get slip?
Hire
Let's get slippery.
Sheena to be your bat mitzvah DJ.
You know who can introduce an electric slide? Sheena.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
A Cupid shuffle. Yeah. She got you.
I have to be in the rare instance of defending Clark because blackout.
Okay. All of these, of course, are not created equal.
These are the least created equal ever.
There's a way to do blackout that would be really fun, though.
Oh, I don't disagree with that. But like, if you heard the lineup and you got snowstorm, earthquake, tidal wave, all these clear natural disasters, I'll even give them Santa Ana winds because they said LA very specifically. They made a big point that it was LA. And then you got blackout or traffic jam.
Well, I think it's also indicative of who gets props and who doesn't get prop. Because a lot of the bad ones would have benefited from a prop.
You need a prop to do this. Otherwise, you're just a giant.
I have to say, we get a great moment for Anta and Masha when they are dressing McKee.
So cute.
If someone says you dropped a contact, they're lying. Because if you've been down in that, forget about it.
And my classic thing to get someone to bend over is like, "You lost a contact." And they're like, "I must have."
You know when someone tells you
Yeah.
that you can't see out of one eye right now?
Yeah.
And they definitely saw it go. Bloop.
I wrote down a line because it was Mr. J said something that was so in the cadence of Alexander that it could have been him. Like if we had a soundboard for Podleadum, it could have been because during Jocelyn's rock slide shoot, like he's trying to get her to do more creative poses basically. And Mr. J goes, "It's this, that, and the other, not here's a rock." And I was like, that is the exact cadence that Alexander would have critiqued this photo. Lauren Bree's face at the end of her shoot is really funny. And I'm like, where's this personality?
Mm-hmm. You seem fun.
Where she's just like,
I hate that Marjorie literally gets put into place by Jay. She starts getting posed.
But yeah, and I thought Mr. J was shenaniganing here because she starts in the beginning doing the classic Marjorie hunch. And then he's like, "Oh, no, stop that. You can't just do that all the time." She tries something else and he's like, "No, you have to hunch."
But he literally grabs her by the arms and is like,
yeah, is that good? I'm just going to say it. Like, traffic jam, couldn't tell you what I would have done.
Can't believe that the show let her get away with pointing out that it's not a natural disaster.
I loved, and how happy she was weirdly that it wasn't.
Yeah.
I loved it. It's like pumped that it's not an actual natural. She's like, "Oh, it's something we can all relate to." A traffic jam. She later describes that Sam describes Marjorie as being so negative and so failure.
Calling someone so failure.
Oh no.
That's like a byline of like a Nickelodeon mid 2000s animated show that's like about real people, where it's like, just never mind. So negative and so failure. Oh.
Leave in you going, never mind, and then continuing. That's my favorite part. You don't have to. You add it as you wish.
It was very much, what was that? It's Ginger or Dear Ginger or whatever.
As told by
Ginger.
Dear Ginger.
It's Ginger. Guys,
I have a question. Who's that girl? What's her name? Is she cool? Is she lame? Oh, you're talking about what's her name?
What's her name? Pepper Ann.
I feel left out.
You never watched Pepper Ann? It was good. It was fun.
Oh, Pepper Ann was good. This is why I figured out why we haven't seen much of Lauren Bree, because her friend in the house is Clark.
Yeah. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs.
Uh-oh. Everyone do the Anne Choquette. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Do the Anne Choquette.
I need to make that into an animated GIF for me to use just anytime something's like slightly bad and unexpected, like, uh-oh.
Please do and send it around.
I will.
Clark confirms what I was thinking at the beginning of this episode, that she's been looking at her photo constantly. Because of course she has.
Clark has a weird way of expressing herself too. Everything feels so stilted in these talking heads. Beyond her attitude and her negative. Yeah. Like,
I'm slightly surprised she never got the beauty queen critique.
Yeah, me too, actually.
It's because she has no lips.
Beauty queens iconically have an upper lip.
How does Jocelyn look this beautiful in the confessional in that terrible lighting?
Because she's just
it. She is her own lighting from inside.
Her inner light.
Natural Beauty was named after Jocelyn.
I love that Sam broke down how judging works. That even though Tyra might like a photo, Nigel might hate it. I'm like, yeah, we've actually kind of never had a contestant express that it's not an all or nothing situation.
Sam is like, I was there for Jeremy Scott. He wanted to get rid of me and murder me.
Went home because of him.
Wouldn't you love it if she showed up to judging in a t-shirt that was like, I survived Jeremy Scott?
And then she pulls it up and is like, hey.
Yeah, she does. She's like, oh man, do I do this? Oh no.
Welcome to our ugly home.
Reddit is back for a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house. This place is mayhem. That is impressive.
And if these walls could talk,
do you cry a lot?
I do.
They'd have a lot to say.
What in God's name is this pit?
Don't get too close.
You know, if you see the show, I'm scared of that.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
Experience a membership that backs what you're building with American Express Business Platinum. Enjoy complimentary access to the American Express Global Lounge Collection and a welcome offer of 200,000 points after you spend $20,000 on purchases on the card within your first 3 months of membership. American Express Business Platinum. There's nothing like it. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire an energy vampire. But also they're a literal vampire. And suddenly my team is spending all their time sharpening wooden stakes and buying bulk silver and rehearsing ancient chants, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant takes insights from over 1 billion professionals to create a short list of the best fits for you. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
What disaster is Tyra portraying in her panel photo?
My guess? Fireworks.
Ooh. I assume she fell and landed on a glass pane that was supposed to break all the way, but did not. Like a stunt gone wrong.
This isn't even 60s. It is fully a 70s style photo. She can't even get the fucking decade right for this not brief photo.
Okay, I've been less mad at the Tyra photos of the three of us. When I saw this one, though, I was like, all right, these are bad. Like, I don't know why this was my limit, but I think it's because I love the photo shoot so much that I was like, look, Tyra.
Shows how she's not trying.
Done. Get a little Janice Dickinson and be eating her like the 50-foot woman.
Ketchup.
Yep, yum.
I think it's because so much, this is the rare top model photo shoot where a lot of attention and detail went into the sets and the look.
The sets are
and they
so
really
cool.
nail it. So it's especially annoying when Tyra lies down.
Yeah.
Tyra fell down.
I do like blue eyeliner on her a lot, though.
You do?
I do. I know you don't like anything ever, Alexander, but I like blue eyeliner.
Wow, way to read me like our listeners do.
Well, you don't like the blue eyeliner? Do you like blue eyeliner in general?
Haven't you ever
I've
liked
worn
blue eyeliner?
I'm not trying to be mean, Alexander. I'm just surprised because I think this looks nice.
I think it's the wrong shade of blue.
Okay.
You know whose panel look I do like? Marjorie.
Oh, this is what I think she looks best in because this is one of her overalls, right?
Yep.
I think that's a fun look.
Yeah, this is cute. This is why I think also this photo shoot is wildly inconsistent. We get a story of how Tyra discovered Brian Edwards just taking a photo
at the modeling agency
of Jasleen.
Those were good photos, though.
Yeah,
they were good photos. But
I think he's maybe, I don't know. It was a very strange, like, I discovered him and I had to have him for this photo shoot. And I'm like, why though?
I'm worried one of you did a deep dive and we're going to find out garbage about him. But I got to
say,
I could, because I got to say, Brian Edwards felt like one of our friends got selected to be on Top Model.
Yes.
It was just like a pleasant dude the entire time. Didn't say one problematic thing.
Nope.
Sat there with a smile on his face. Generally good photography. And just like, I'm going to say it, can get it. You know what? Can get it in that Jim DeYonker kind of just like,
he's a little normier.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and like facial hair that like his partner doesn't like, but he likes it. And like they made like a deal about that facial hair.
Marjorie is first. And she was, of course, Traffic Jam.
Okay, this is some stupid editing on Tyra and Co's part, okay? Because why make this whole thing about natural disasters in LA, then start with Marjorie and have to immediately be like, well, that's not really a natural disaster, but haha, I guess in LA it is. Just don't start with her. And then when it's fourth, we can be like, oh, haha, it's different.
Snuck one in.
Yeah, because it makes it seem like all of them are not.
Yeah.
I think this photo works.
It does. I think so. She's putting a car there, which is my favorite part. Like, and one extra car.
I love the foot stepping on the car. That's my favorite part.
I think it's funny that they put her back in blonde hair. I'm like,
yes,
should have just kept her blonde.
And I do think the forward hand looks weird.
The forward hand is not the look.
No,
I don't like that you can't see half her face, and it's also a little bit what Tyra called out that I said was a little bullshitty of like last week of like doing the like forehead out that she got that other people got criticized for.
I like that it's monstery though.
Yeah.
Sure. It's not my favorite.
It's not my favorite, but it's in the top half.
Sure.
I would say.
There is no mention though of Jay having to put her in
That was the only thing that I disliked was that was made. You'll notice a lot of the Jay stuff didn't get translated to this judging, which also negatively impacts McKee, I feel like.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
And positively impacts Marjorie. And that was my irritation because the final photo I liked very much, but I wish she had just said, but I heard back that Mr. J basically had to pose you in this. That would have been fine. I would have been fine with that whole thing.
Marjorie does own up to saying, I tried this first and Jay said it was lame.
That's true.
Yeah. She gets out in front of it a little bit.
Yeah, it's never good when he has to literally move.
No, never.
Oh, yeah, of course not.
Lauren Bree is Snowstorm, which I'm going to go on a stretch is not really a LA disaster.
No.
Southern California, parts of it, but that's not LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is not her best. And that's tough because she's had such great photos.
Yeah, it's not the most exciting shot.
I do think that her particular like facial features really fit this style well in terms of the makeup.
I hate that wig on her.
The hair is
that's
so
why I said
bad.
makeup.
Uh-huh.
The hair's what it is. Like I think a lot of these hairstyles look very fake and blocky and whatever, but I don't know. I thought this is the kind of thing you would probably hire her for.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't think it didn't feel like the styling team was talking to
anyone.
Well, or had any idea of what their disaster was going to be.
It would have been cool if they related more.
Yeah.
Like put her in like a fur, like a fur collar or something.
And like the Dr. Zhivago hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or
like
even
there's
if
a
the
way
colors, if it was just ice blue and white.
Yes.
Yellow is like not happening with this snow.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sam was tidal wave.
And she plays the longest game of charades to get the judges to know what she is, which starts this terrible trend of everyone making the judges guess. And
I did not like this.
It was not fun one time.
Nope.
Didn't like this, Sam. This is not a good Sam moment.
This photo, however, is a great Sam moment.
My God.
I don't have a critique.
Nailed it. And this was hard to
And
make your
she
body
did
look
this.
long in this position.
And she made her body into a wave.
Mhm.
Like she gave herself the angle of a wave.
For you to say like Lauren Brie is made for this shot, I think Samantha is made for this
Her
shot.
face is just perfect. And it looks so of the time. It's so good.
Also, the post-production on this photo is literally perfect.
Mhm.
The color correction of it is exactly right. In a way that it feels like not every post person was working on every photo.
Yeah.
They each got individual
Or like you can tell which
editors.
photos the photographer really liked.
Yeah, I think Brian Edwards, since we also saw those good Jasleen photos, which had some heavy post on them, I'm like, maybe Brian Edwards took a personal hand to the ones that were better because he's like, oh, I'll put the Samantha one in my portfolio.
Yep.
Clark is blackout. And
Before we talk about this photo, this bow.
How does she not get red for the shirt?
because they know she's going home.
Maybe.
So they're just like not gonna.
Like that's ever been an excuse to not read someone for something on the show.
Sure.
And Clark, pearl necklace aside, is always dressed fine.
Yeah.
And so it
Fine.
is.
Your model
it is-
basics.
yeah, model basics for sure. But like, how did they not mention this? This Laura Ingraham style. That was from Little House on the Prairie, right? That was her
Yeah.
name?
Laura Ingalls Wilder.
Ingalls.
Laura Ingraham is a Fox News
Indeed.
Oh,
correspondent.
great. I stand beside it for either Laura.
This is every Clark photo. Bad.
It's just weird.
It's who knows what direction any of those limbs are going, and she's also not looking at what she's doing at all.
And it would make so much more sense if you have the idea, if you are given the idea, you have the idea to pull down the power lines.
Sure.
Wouldn't you like hold them up in your fist and just look
Yes.
like I'm
Ha,
the
ha, ha.
shit? Yeah.
Yeah. Or just like grab them from two sides and be like you're pulling it apart.
Mm-hmm.
There's a way
You
to
can
do
do
that.
that.
You're right. There's a way to do blackout. I was wrong before.
I'm gonna say another way to do blackout was give her a sheet, like a blanket or something, a
Yes.
dark
That would
blanket
be-
where she could
that
like
would be
cover,
Yeah.
right? Because not every, and you could argue like, oh well, how are you gonna get a thing that big? Someone else gets a thing that big that wouldn't be that size.
Or a cute pair of scissors for the. But we could have done this
Yeah.
better. We could have done this better.
But she's just so contorted for no reason.
And that same fucking face.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost
Ugh.
exactly what she did in the pool
water.
shoot, but there's nothing covering the bottom half of her face.
Sure. It also reminds me a lot of her face from the hot air balloon shoot.
Uh-huh. Elena is next. She's literally doing the exact same thing as last week with the face.
Oh, the face could have been photoshopped from last week, honestly.
As Earthquake.
I like her body language fine. I mean, it's pretty much what you would think you would do.
Mhm. I love that little car going off the cliff.
Yeah. The sets are so cool.
I don't think she's doing good
I
in this
I
photo.
do think it's interesting that Mr. J made this real big point about selling a garment and you cannot see it at all in her photo.
Anything.
And these are so clearly like this. One cool thing about this photo shoot is you can actually not only see what the product is for, the dresses, maybe some accessories too,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
you could see this as a spread,
Yeah.
like of multiple ones of
Yeah.
these pictures in a magazine. Like that's what's nice about this.
You wouldn't include this
I'm
one.
about to say a nonsense phrase, but this whole thing is low-key high fashion, which is cool.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not the look for me.
Sheena is Sandstorm.
She gets once again red for her outfit. I'm not going to pretend this is a good outfit.
Oh no. No.
No.
But she's doing it because she doesn't want to be hoochie.
Yep.
They're like, you need to make it tight. Make it tighter.
She's just also so tired of this. Like, I feel bad. Like, when they cut to Sheena and she's reacting, even when she's being nice and polite, you can just tell that, like, the love of this is being sucked right out of her.
Mhm. And it's a bummer because I'm going to say right now, this is my favorite photo this week.
This is my favorite photo.
It's
this
very
week, too.
good. It's very good.
I get if you want to give it to Sam,
Sure.
but I love it. I love the movement. The outfit looks amazing. The boots, I would wear them.
I'm also going to argue that she had one of the harder things to portray.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell you, I guess sand tornado, and she made her body in such a way that it's giving you the imagery of spinning.
And it's very 60s dance. There's like a bam to it that is just so good.
Samantha's still my favorite this week, but Sheen is an easy runner-up for me.
It's so good, and I'm so sad that she doesn't get praise she deserves for being a really good model.
Yeah.
Annalie is next. I think her eyes are particularly dead as Santa Ana wins.
I love her body, and I just think her eyes are looking off in such a weird direction.
I think they're just slightly too far up. If she had just adjusted her gaze a little bit downward, I think this would have been a knockout photo.
Or even just looking to where the winds were going or something. But she's
I love the kitschy hair dryer that matches the dress. I love that.
I love that too.
This is where I'll point out, see, someone was given a prop that isn't the actual size. We could have done more with some props.
Yeah,
here.
for sure. But I'm glad Annalie got praise.
Yes.
Even if it feels like it's being collected over weeks.
And I do think this sells the dress and the boots well also.
I think it feels like a boot ad for gosh darn sure.
Her face I can't with.
Does Annalie throw up a peace sign when she leaves panel? I'm pretty sure I spotted it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yo.
Jocelyn is next as Rock Slide.
Oh I love that because now they're all charading that Jocelyn raised an eyebrow to be Dwayne The Rock Johnson and then explained it when no one get it. Yeah, she was being The Rock by raising her eyebrow and no one got it.
I also didn't get it.
It's okay. She was being slick on the cool.
I love, before we get to this photo, I love Miss J's nickname for Jocelyn of Miss Honey Cabbage.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear that either.
I rewound it too to like, please, okay, Miss Honey Cabbage. And I'm like,
what does that mean?
Did it come up in their hour-long talk when you refused to talk to any of the other contestants?
Now, we all love Jocelyn here. But we need to have a come to Jesus moment about this photo.
Yep.
This is maybe the worst
It's
photo.
really not good.
I just love that it's so robotically posed. She is looking straight to camera with only fear in her eyes, and she's got one giant fake rock like she's about to go whack.
See, I think it looks like she just dropped the rock with one hand and caught it in the
and it's looking directly at you like, I bet you I can do this. Oh, look at my reflexes, and I'm gonna lift it up and do it the other way. I will say, I love, and if you've seen my apartment, you would understand. I love this color green. This 60s knit green.
And she looks great in it.
Truly just glad she's not an orange.
Yeah.
What a triumph.
She looks like a Power Rangers villain.
Yeah.
Like one of the masked kaiju.
Yeah. It's like you posed a Barbie, only I wish that had been the choice because that could have been fun. But there's no fun in this. It's just not fun, and she's our most fun contestant.
And I feel like she was doing some other poses, and it's a shame that either they decided to punish her by showing her this, or that none of them just turned out good in the face or whatever, because I was like, I didn't even see you doing this pose.
No.
This doesn't look good in the face, though, either.
Oh,
so.
no, that's what I'm saying. It's
yeah.
a different model than who did the hot air balloon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you wouldn't even think it's the same person.
McKee is Heat Wave.
So we were told, we didn't really talk about it when we talked about the photo shoot, but Mr. J kvells over McKee. Says she's amazing. It's like she did 2 great photo shoots back to back.
Didn't even need them. Didn't even need those extra 50 frames.
And we get verbal confirmation from Tyra that this is not her best photo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me sad also because I love her look in this. She's like a cross between Liza Minnelli and Twiggy, and I love it.
Yeah.
And I'll also say it, even if this wasn't her best photo, it's pretty good.
It's still not bad.
It's not bad.
But it's so weird for it to be like, well, this is not your best. And then you should have done this. And it's like, well, she might have in these other photos that you did.
We saw so many options.
I don't get it. I don't get why they went this route.
No, it doesn't make sense. And that must be such confusing feedback. I always feel for any of the contestants who get such high praise from Mr. J to their faces and then come and don't have a good photo. Because then what do you learn from that?
Mm-hmm.
To just not trust Mr. J, which is going to negatively impact you for the rest of the show.
Which one of you is a disaster and has to go home?
You did not take a long enough pause in the middle. There was like a Marjorie level pause in the middle of that.
Yeah. Okay, this is stupid. This is stupid. But calling Lauren Brie cheese on ice.
I mean,
guys, you after post pandemic, I want to invite you over for cheese on ice. Cheese on ice party.
I do think it's funny that Nigel says that Paulina always defends Marjorie. Here he's not wrong. But remember last week?
When she was about ready to send Marjorie home?
Back to the depths of hell where her headless horseman came.
This is also a very rhymey, punny panel.
Oh my God. Has Paulina ever heard a rhyme before? No. Because she is delighted. Sam is a ham, indeed.
That's another thing that's just different about European and American sensibilities.
No rhyming in Europe.
No, it's culturally accepted there to not rhyme.
I don't think they're actually talking about this shoot at this private panel.
Who knows? This is one of the weirdest private panels we've ever gotten. It's all nonsense.
Darling this, darling that, darling.
I'm going to say it. Darling. If this wasn't for Brian Edwards, I don't think we'd have gotten one real critique this entire time, and he barely said anything.
He loved Annalee's shoot in a way that I think he just likes Annalee. That was the one where I was
somebody needs to like Annalee.
Yes, seriously.
Because when you have Paulina saying that her face is just too little for pictures and that she's not photogenic.
Yeah, I wonder if Brian Edwards has been the victim of bullying and saw it happening and was like, I'm going to defend this poor young ice skatress.
I think you can tell that Miss J is genuinely sad that Jocelyn is fading.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He says that she went from a scream to a squeak, and you can tell that he is upset.
Yeah. Miss J is always kind of non-emotionally just there to say little like funny quips and whatever. Mm-hmm. And I think it's the first time in a while Miss J has been truly invested in a contestant's success.
I agree.
We talk about Clark being a mediocre kind of good. And then when she explains it, it's less what she said.
Yeah.
Because then she said she's great some weeks and bad some other weeks. I'm like, well, that's not a mediocre kind of good. That means she's inconsistent.
Well, no, she's doing top model math because she says that averages out.
So call out order is bananas. Samantha's first call out. Great. Fine.
Although this is where I had the thought that Samantha reminds me of a confident wrestler Michelle.
Yes. Hell yeah.
They would get on is all I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure. Annalee is second. Okay. McKee is third after all that fucking bitching about her photo.
Uh-huh.
Like, I thought she had a good photo, but it's just weird given the edit of the episode that she's third.
Mm-hmm.
Then Alina.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. Then Marjorie.
Which I guess that placement is fine.
Better than Alina.
Yeah.
Then Lauren Brie.
Mm-hmm.
She was in my top half.
Then Sheena.
Sheena's so
as
low.
though she's been forgotten.
How? It drives. The show is gonna drive me around the bend like one of those little cars.
Remember that episode where Kenya just wasn't called?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
This is what this feels like. They're like, Sheena, no, you're fine.
They just reduced her to, she entertains us, so she gets to stay.
Yeah, you know what? That's exactly right, Hannah. That's the most infuriating part about this is, yes, as she is portrayed on this show so far, we have all liked Sheena. Mm-hmm. She seems fun and wise and witty and like very nice to everybody, too. And the panel seems to mostly like that as well. But because of that, they just won't acknowledge her as being a successful model ever.
It's infuriating.
And
which leaves Jocelyn and Clark in the bottom.
Oh my God, Clark's mad face.
Ooh, most emotion she's shown in a picture.
She says about Jocelyn that she has drizzled away.
Not only that she's drizzled away, but that her fire and spark have drizzled away.
We found a new watch for you, Hannah. It's Fire Watch.
Yeah, because Sexy Watch is gone. Now my Fire Watch has begun.
You know when you have a little like drizzle of gasoline and it starts at one end, it slowly sparks all the way? That's what Jocelyn's doing.
The opposite.
I love, though, when Tyra says, is she losing her fire? And Jocelyn mouths, no.
Damn right.
I think Tyra was talking about Clark at this moment, but she goes, and you're good, but not fantastic. The ADR on the word good was so strange. Like, we can't just do that whole one again. We can't just blend it a little bit. What did she really say?
Who knows?
They are not neck and neck. How dare you compare Jocelyn and Clark as neck and neck?
Yeah, they're trying to do this thing because they gave Clark first photo last week. We're doing some revisionist history where Clark's always been just destroying the competition.
So Clark leaves, and there's weird theremin music in the background.
Oh my God, it lasts forever.
It's so long.
Also, maybe it's editing shenanigans, but a lot of people seemed really shocked by this. Like Alina, Sheena, a bunch of people have like hand over mouth reactions to this.
Well, Alina's just sad because she's losing her makeup buddy.
Yeah, I think part of it is that it's the first call out to bottom is shocking for people. And also, maybe. I think Sheena's shocked because she's like, it seems like their shenanigans didn't happen this time. It seems like, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. What does the note say? I wonder what that note that
I know
Clark
it says love always Clark.
As though it's a fucking lipstick message.
Maybe it is.
Clark packs a full plate of cookies in a freezer-sized Ziploc bag. And I want to say, you waited to the last moment, Clark, that you became relatable to me for a split second, which is like, I'm taking these cookies.
Yep.
Zip, right in the bag they go. Clark Gilmer, now Florian. There's not a lot on Clark. If you look for Clark Florian, Florian, 5,000 or so Instagram followers. Two things I want to...
She was a plant.
Two things I was about to say. That's not... Clark Gilmer doesn't exist anymore. Florian only. There's two things of interest, one of which I think I would just invite the listeners of this podcast to look at, which is if you search on YouTube for Isis King, our contestant Isis, search Isis King on Tyra Banks show. There's a part 4, because this was back when you had to split up longer videos into parts, where they brought back Clark. And it must have been pretty recent, so because still with dark hair, to discuss Clark and Isis's relationship and the thing that Clark says in the household. Now, you would hope that this would be a chance for Clark to have some redemption, to be like, I've learned, I've grown, whatever. Now, whatever. Again, always eternal optimist J.W. Crump. Clark doubles down.
Oh, delightful.
And Tyra seems legitimately angry that Clark isn't becoming a better person because of Tyra's intervention. And Isis, I will say, for a while, it's irritating because Isis literally says, oh, can I speak to that? And Tyra's like, and then just keeps talking. But eventually Isis does get to speak on it, which I appreciated the Tyra Banks show, like, allowing her to do. But Clark, I'm not going to repeat any of it. I only say it's of interest because I think it's something that everyone is curious about, given what Clark said on the show, to see more of like the aftermath of that. So that's interesting. And one of the only things I could find on her. And then her reality TV world interview, where still bad Isis stuff. And also think she should have stayed over Jocelyn because Jocelyn was getting worse and Clark was getting better, which, okay, believe what you want to believe. Then they find out who her actual least favorite person in the house was. So get ready. I guess trigger warning for assholey.
Oh, God.
I don't really care for Sheena. Everything they portrayed her on TV to be is exactly right. Trashy. She's got words of wisdom, but that's about the only thing going for her. I think we were both raised completely differently. I'm a good old Southern girl that knows class, and she is probably the most classless girl of the bunch. Probably one of the least classy people I've met in my life.
I would say it's classy to not call other people garbage. So you also have zero class.
Oh, she just has wisdom. Anyone can have words of wisdom.
Yeah, that was a weird thing that she like had to give to Sheena because it's so clearly true. But like, I'm just, Clark, why double down? And I think I'm just so disappointed because we saw Hannah seemingly like grow. And I was like, maybe it'll be a cycle of everyone grew from all this terribleness from the show. And at least directly after the show, again, who knows now, but directly after the show, she gave some rough interviews where she doubled down on her opinions.
This is why Clark has no E at the end, because E is for empathy.
Wow.
And Clark has none of it.
Nice. Well done, Alexander.
It was interesting to go back and have an original opinion completely validated.
Seriously.
I remembered Clark as like the villain of the cycle, but I didn't realize.
I didn't realize she was a full racist, transphobic asshole. Like a full asshole.
I remembered her as real transphobic, and she stayed a real transphobic.
Oh, boy. For some reason, I only remembered Sharon as that. I don't know why that's the only moment I remembered.
I think in some ways, her transphobia, which was very bad, was eclipsing the severe racism in almost everything she talked about. Because we talked about it before, but that good Southern family is just like, oh, you're implying white. Yeah.
There's a whole Reddit post I found that was discussing that, and like I felt a kinship with, because I've talked about how I hate it when people use language like that, because as someone from the South with a strong Southern accent who doesn't believe any of this stuff and like makes such an effort to grow out of what some of those preconceived notions are, it's just so backwards to think like that and to use that as an excuse to be just bad. And there was a whole Reddit post talking about like, let's name all the Southern contestants that weren't like this, because Jocelyn seemed perfectly
Jocelyn's the most Southern person,
and you shouldn't get to use it as an excuse. Just like you can't be like, I'm from Europe, so I don't have confidence. You shouldn't be able to say I'm from the South, so I'm a racist. Like that. Get out.
But if you think we have confidence and are not racist, you should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. We love hearing from you, your hot takes, your iced tea. You can leave us a review on Apple iTunes. You can follow us on Spotify. It all helps. It's all lovely and kind, and we love to hear it. You can also reach out to us at podleadum.com if you want to send us an email, or find out what our P.O. box is and slip something in. You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
Come say hi on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on Twitter at JW Crump.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum anytime you do, so that I have something to look forward to.
Yum.
It's my I passed on the yummy disease. So for PodLeadum, I have been Alexander Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
PodLeadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.